Mansur, an ELD lecturer with CFS Gambang. So I will hand over the training to her now. Okay, over to you, Majdina.
All right, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you
All right.
clearly.
I know maybe some of you are not in the mood because we're 2 days away from Raya, but just bear with me for a few minutes, maybe more than a few minutes.
1 hour, Dina.
1 hour, yeah. All right. So for Padlet, I think it's not very uncommon because we have had trainings on Padlet both in Gombak as well as in Kuantan and Gambang.
It's not.
Okay, but I will start from the very basic. Okay, so let me first share my screen. All right. Can you see my slide?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, so for my presentation, for all my sharing session today, I will have two sessions. Okay, the first one would be the theoretical part, just to introduce you to the idea of it. Okay, and then the second part, okay, later I will show you how Padlet is used, right? I think it is better if we do it hands-on, but okay, because we don't have the option of having a different screen for my page and then your browser. Okay, but maybe after this, since this session is recorded, you can attempt creating Padlet on your own. Okay, so we'll start with what is Padlet. Okay, so it is basically a notice board, a bulletin board, or information board, similar to what we usually have at our department, for example. Okay, except this one is online, something that you will share information virtually. Okay, for the physical notice board, we usually cut and paste our information. Maybe it's just text and pictures, that's all. But for Padlet, we can add more than that. We can share media such as audio, image, video even. We can also share links to other websites, to YouTube, for example, and we can also share documents. More or less, it is like a Google Classroom, but it is just a page where everything appears in one screen. Okay, so this is a platform where not only you can share your material, but students can also collaborate. They can share their own content, as well as they can collaborate with their friends, and you yourself can also collaborate with other teachers. Okay, it says here in a secure location, okay, because if you create a Padlet page and if you prefer not to share your Padlet URL or address with others, you can set your Padlet to a secret page. That means only those with the link can view. It is not searchable on Google or any search engine. All right. Okay, so these are the things that we can expect in the later part of my sharing session. Okay, so first we will start with creating a Padlet page. Okay, once we have a page, we can start to add and edit the content and the material. Okay, I will also share with you how we can invite students to view the Padlet, your Padlet page. Is how we can moderate discussions on this page. Wait, Right, okay, so these are among the use of Padlet. Of course, it is not limited to just these four. There are a lot more functions of Padlet. Okay, so just like I have mentioned earlier about sharing of ideas, rather than just through text, you can also share media. All right, and then both students and yourself can use Padlet for brainstorming of ideas. All right. Okay, the best part of Padlet is that you can actually use it for both synchronous and asynchronous online teaching. Okay, since it is updated in real time, okay, which I will show later, right? The responses can be read and retrieved um, in real time. Therefore, we can consider using Padlet as synchronous. Okay. At the same time, if you have a Padlet in which you share your content, student can also view the page in their own time at their own pace, and then this is considered asynchronous online teaching and learning. Okay. Apart from that, you don't just use your own. It is not limited to just your own page. You can also colleagues, maybe they have their Padlet page and they are willing to share the content, so you can exchange URL. Students and teachers can view various Padlet pages. Okay. The another good thing about Padlet is that it is not limited to a small group of viewers. It is actually accessible by a bigger audience. If you share your link, then anyone with the link can access your Padlet, right? Okay, so these are among the examples of how I have used my Padlet. Like I said, I'm sharing what I have done. I'm not an expert in Padlet, so basically it's just sharing what and how I have used Padlet before. Okay, so mainly I would share materials with my students. It could be in the form of links to certain articles, YouTube videos. Okay, and then I could also share my document, for example, PowerPoint slides. All right, so these can be uploaded on the page, and then students can view them. I also can use this. Students can view them pre-discussion. Um, when we were in when we were in class, okay, I can ask the students to view these materials before class, and then during the class we can have the discussion, but we don't have the luxury of that now, so you can also conduct the discussion on Padlet itself. Okay, not just that, I have also used Padlet for group discussions. Okay, so instead of having students discuss and then present, I can also ask them to discuss and then upload their content on my Padlet page, which everybody in the class can view. Okay, other than that, it is also useful for collaborative essay writing. This is something I think we cannot do on Google Classroom, because when you assign a writing task to students in Google Classroom, it is assigned to individual students and they have to turn in their assignment, then only it can be graded. So I'm not sure how students can work collaboratively, but in Padlet, because access the Padlet page, even they can access it anonymously. They don't even have to create an account. They can work together, write essay collaboratively on the same page. Okay, I have also used Padlet as an introduction page. Okay, this is an idea from a colleague of mine, Sister Afifa Aziz, in which we ask students to upload a picture of themselves, a selfie. Okay, this is what students like to do, just like social media. So they upload a picture of themselves and a bit of brief introduction. Okay, and then we can always view the page to know our students. I mean, sometimes we forget the names or we just remember the face. Okay, I've also used my Padlet page for as review page. So students can review movie or maybe a product, etc. Right? Okay, so how's everyone so far? You all okay?
You're doing okay?
Oh, all
All right.
right, okay. Okay, so like I mentioned before, these are among the things that you can add on your Padlet page. text, videos, audios, links, QR code if you want them to view a different page but you don't want to share link. Okay, maybe you want to share your PowerPoint slides, PDF files, GIF, anything. Okay, so that's all for today. Bye bye. Okay, no, this is just the first part. All right, now I will take you to my Padlet page. Okay, so first of all, for you to create a Padlet page, you can just type padlet.com. Okay, if you have not signed up, this is a good time for you to sign up and create an account. I already have an account using my work email. Okay, this is one limitation of Padlet. If you have just signed up, okay, like what I have just done a few days before, you are only limited to 3 Padlets. Okay, so for now I have 2. If I create one more, I would have to sign up if I want to create more Padlet. So what you can do would be you would have to edit the content and recycle. I will show you how we can recycle one Padlet page, right? Okay, so if you see all the buttons here, okay, this is for you to make a Padlet, right? This is for you to join a Padlet. If your friends or your colleagues share with you a URL to his or her own Padlet page, you can find it here, or you can just simply search for the URL on the address bar here. Okay, another one which you can make use would be the gallery. Okay, say you want to find a Padlet page of any sort, you can just search for existing. For example, maybe you want to check out dinosaur time periods. I don't know, any of you interested? Okay, so a lot of things can be viewed. Okay, that's it. Now back to creating our own Padlet. If you click here, Padlet here, you will be redirected to your dashboard. We call this a dashboard. Okay, so make a Padlet. All right, and then you will be directed to this page, which you can choose how you want your Padlet page to appear. These are all different formats. If you want to know, you can just preview. For example, this one, a brick-like wall. You can view, for example, this is a mood board, right? Or perhaps you want to use a canvas. It's scattered but grouped in a certain ways. So very suitable for organization chart, right? Okay, this is somewhat similar to your Facebook timeline stream. Okay, grid, similar to wall, but it's not brick-like, still basic. Okay, this is quite interesting for shelf. You can separate the content. For example, if you have different, you can label this one shelf for one subtopic. This is for a different subtopic, and it is also suitable for group work. Okay, this shelf is for one group, another shelf for a different group. So they only post in their own respective shelf. Okay, and then you have back channel, which will appear like a chat room. Okay, good for Q&A. Okay, this is another 2 new format, also new to me. Okay, a map. So you'll be given a world map and you can plot location. Perhaps a good idea if you want to teach traveling, for example. Okay, and then if you plot the location on the map, so you can share details about the place as well as a picture, right? And then another one is timeline. Timeline here, maybe you want to ask your students to or what have they done to their daily routine, for example. Okay, so you select this one. You give it a page. Here is the title, the option, up to you. Okay, for example, let's say today to write Eid celebration. Okay, so well, it's not made. My Eid could be limited to 20 X or less. Alright. Okay, so description of what the Padlet page is about. Okay, icon. Is there any ketupat icon? Okay, no ketupat icon, but this one can do. Looks like ketupat palas for me. Good enough. Okay, so this is another important part that you need to edit. Your address. Okay, if let's say you just keep this URL this way, it's not a problem. It's just that it may be a lot more difficult for you to remember. So perhaps this one, Eid celebration. Okay, so I want to rename my URL. Alright, you can also change the appearance of your page, because sometimes nice to have a very good background. It sets the mood. Okay, so pictures. No, I don't want this. I want to add my own picture. You can either have solid color, okay, gradients with tones like this, textures and patterns. No, okay, pictures. If you want any of this, very limited. So you can also add your own. Okay, the best part is that you don't have to upload your own. You can just search images online. Okay, my Eid celebration. Say I want this. Okay, ni apa ni? Alright. Oh, this is nice, I guess. Alright. Okay, so you can also upload from your device. Okay, paste a link or take a photo or even draw your own. If you're good at drawing, then you can draw your own background. Alright. Done with wallpaper. Okay, so I usually turn this on so that I can see who is posting which post. But this is only for those who have Padlet account. If your student view this or access the Padlet page anonymously, of course the name will not appear, but you can always ask them to at least jot down their initial, so you know whose post belong, which post belong to whose. What am I talking about? Okay, but you get what I mean. All right. Okay, so you can also allow viewers to comment on posts and also give reaction. You can have them like the post, give stars up to maximum of 100. Okay, so today we're going with stars up to 5 stars. Okay, so for content filtering, I usually don't turn this on because if let's say you want to review your students' post before allowing them to appear on your page, you can turn this on, right? Or else if they post, it will directly appear. Okay, and then you can also turn this on if you want to filter profanity, replace bad words with nice emojis. All right, so I don't want to check this too, so we'll just go to next. All right, start posting. Okay, so how do you start posting? You see this add pink button. Okay, so a post is usually with a title. Okay, for example, what do I want to ask? Okay. Raya announcement.
Dina,
Yep.
can I interrupt a bit? Okay.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
worried about your laptop. Can you charge it?
Why is it
27%.
27%? It's okay. Should be okay.
Okay.
Should last until the end
Alright.
of the presentation, inshallah. Or else I just have my charger very near. I could just plug in later. Okay. Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, Raya announcement. What color? I want to know what color would mohon saja. I'm not sure if my question is grammatically correct, but you get what I mean. Okay, what color would penyimpan mohon raja besar wear during the Raya announcement? Oh, I see that. Okay. Right, so there you have a post. Okay, so let's say any of you would like to answer, and then you would like to share or upload something. Okay, so you see the 5 different options that you have at the bottom of the post. The first one is for you to upload file from your device. Okay, so you can pick any file from your desktop or your document. Okay, we'll not do that. Okay, this one is for you to share any link. Right? Okay, this part is where you will be able to search for different media, images, videos, GIFs, audio, website even. If, for example, I think he would wear, I don't know, maybe green. Okay, green baju Melayu. Yes. So the students can respond through text or maybe media. Things can be done. All right. So
Can we try posting on your page?
yeah, sure. Wait, I will show how to share and invite the students on the page. The page, it's time for you to invite your students, or else who would be responding? Just like my page now, I don't have anybody to respond, so I'll be posting alone. Okay, so what you can do is, okay, you see the share button here. You can share. You can either add members, but this one would be limited to the ones that you know the username, means that they have Padlet account themselves or email. So we want to reach out to bigger audience. All right. Okay, this is the part where you can change the privacy of your page. Either you want to keep it private. It is hidden from the public, so they need a password. Okay, so secret. Anyone with the link can share, or just let it stay public. Usually for my page, I prefer to keep it a secret. All right. Okay, we'll just keep it at secret. All right. To invite students, there are a lot of options. You can either share the link, give them the QR code, okay, or you embed the link on your blog or website, email, share on Facebook. Okay, but today I will share on Google Classroom, okay, because most of you have joined Google Classroom from our previous two previous sessions, okay. Therefore, I will just post it on Google Classroom. Choose class. Okay, so if you have different section, different classroom, you can choose the one that you want to share your Padlet to.
Dina, can it be
Yeah.
the e-training one?
E-training.
E-training classroom.
Is everyone in the e-training?
Yes, yes.
Okay. But then this is for Gambang only. What about those who are
This
not
is
in
for
the...
everyone who registered for the training.
Okay, all right. So I will put it here. Okay, choose action. Okay lah, create material. Okay, so you post as usual, like you would post a new material or assignment on Google Classroom. Okay, the title and description. Come celebrate with us. Alright. Okay, now topic. Tak apalah, no need topic. Okay, so it will appear under classwork as well as the timeline here, stream or classwork at the top there, because I did not put it under any topic. So if you are already in this Google Classroom, you may access my Padlet page. Okay, I'll wait for everybody to join the Padlet page. Okay, when I edit, you know the edit. Okay, it's okay. So for those who already have a Padlet account, we can actually see their names. Okay, but those who did not sign up, have not signed up, or maybe they have account but they did not sign in, so they will appear as anonymous.
Dina, can you zoom in? Because some of the participants are complaining they cannot see the post.
Okay, let me try.
Oh, that's big.
Okay. So some of you said grey, silver, red, haven't watched the announcement for years. Okay. Black, emerald green, blue. Red. Okay, baju Melayu and samping but no colour. I think maroon, okay.
Dina?
Yep.
Some type on the chat, they say that only 20 people can view.
20 people can view?
Yes, I think it's because of the secret setting code.
Wait. Visitors can write. You mean limited to 20 packs?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. This is my description, because, you know, for CMCO, we're not allowed to have gatherings, only limited to 20.
20 people. Okay.
Yeah, 20 people. But this is not the number of people who can access my page.
Okay. There are people who complain they cannot access. You have to go through the link from Google Classroom first, then you can get to this page.
Okay, let me try to share the wait.
Setting button on top. Oh, share.
Change privacy.
Yes.
So let it be public.
Hidden to public? No, but not public. Yeah.
Okay, maybe any of you
Screen.
wait. Okay, while you are posting, I will now share right, how you can actually save this as PDF for record keeping. Okay, especially for those with limited Padlets, all right, you may want to recycle the same 3 Padlets that you have. So what you can do is, say I go back to my my dashboard here, all right? Okay. Oh, wait. I want to switch to a different account because this is my new account. I have an older account with more Padlet. Okay, bear with me for a few minutes. Okay. So this is an account. Alamak, kan boleh tak ni? Okay. This is my old account. For older account, when I first created this, I think 3 years ago, the Padlet limit was 17. So I can have up to 17 Padlets. It's no longer available if you have 3 Padlets. What you can do would be, you can recycle. Okay, for example, if let's say you don't want to use this page anymore. Okay, I have this page that I created for a game, but it's no longer, I don't want this anymore. So what I can do would be,
Dina, can you please enlarge the page?
okay, wait.
Maximize.
Alright. Okay, so share this one. Okay, if you click the 3 buttons here, you can clear all posts. Dia tak jadi. Oh, I think because this is the shelf. Okay, let me try with a different one. Okay, this was a training page. Last time I did with those in Gambang. Sorry, guys. Let me just clear this page. Oh, okay. If let's say you want to clear a page and you still want to keep the post, what you can do would be print here. Okay, and you can view or keep this save as PDF. Right? So if you save as PDF, for example, here I have it in my document. Right? And then later on you can still if you delete it or post the responses. Okay, so there you go, a blank page. Also show you what you can do with the remake button. Okay, say for example, you are interested. Okay, for example, verbs Padlet. Okay, model verbs. Alright, so a Padlet owned by I remember is you because my Padlet limit had to remake a new. What will happen if you remake is that you create similar page, okay, and then you may change the URL and use it with your students, okay. Or if you don't want to remake, and for example, if you have the same case like mine in which you have reached the Padlet limit, you can just share the link to this page here on your existing page. All right. There are a lot of Padlet actually that you can search on Google. Okay, and any of these Padlet, it has been set public. That is why you can search for this Padlet page on search engine. Means you allow, I assume we are allowed to use it for teaching purposes. Since we have limited number of Padlet, please do not delete any of your Padlet because, okay, for example, if you see here, I have 17 Padlets, right? But actually, it is just 16 because when I deleted the 17th Padlet, right, I can no longer retrieve that one and I'm left with only 16, which is a waste of a Padlet page. Okay, if you have three, it is only limited to 3. If you have created your account long before today, that means you have more than 3, please don't delete any of the pages because you may not be able to retrieve the pages anymore and you're left with the ones that you have. For example, like mine, only 16. Okay, other than that, okay, these are the Padlets that I made. Okay, these are the Padlets that my colleagues have shared with me. For example, these are the ones we had during training. Okay, so this is a Padlet page by Brother Ashari. Okay, so this is what he did with his class, right? And then, okay, like pages. So some of these Padlet pages, okay, can actually be viewed and used with your students. So you may want to just hit the like button there, and it will be easily accessible the next time you want to share with your students. Okay. Okay. Archive. Oh, I have one archive, but I cannot unarchive this one because I have reached my Padlet limit, but I don't want to delete any of the 16 pages because I might not be able to retrieve that page again. Okay, so far, any question? Any maybe I talk too fast and some of you may want me to revisit certain features.
Dina,
Yep.
I just want to share. So
Mm-hmm.
since the limit is, and if you are not so generous to pay for it, right? We can collaborate with another teacher. Let's say to have one Padlet page on TC statement, and everyone can use it with their students.
Yes, that's true. Okay.
Oh,
For example, like the one that I have liked here or shared. Okay. For example, these are the Padlet page that are shared with me. Okay. For example, Brother Ashari's LE4000. Okay. So if let's say this is a page with notes, right? And I want to create with on a different subtopic. Okay, so we can exchange our URL and then the students from both sections can view these two pages. So just like Sister Afifa said, we can collaborate with other teachers. Okay, so you can always share if you want. We cannot force you to share your Padlet page, right? Okay, now I will show some of the examples of how I have used Padlet in my class for different purposes. Okay, first, alright, I will show you how I share with my student one slide, and then from that particular slide, they responded with sentences. Okay, so the first part here, I shared my slide on task 1, the different types of graph. Okay, and then I asked them to write sentences based on this graph on favorite sport. Okay, this was the introduction to task 1. Okay, so because most of my students do not own a Padlet account, I ask them to write their name as the title so that I know this response belong to Dianur, and then the second one belongs to Faiz, so on and so forth. Okay, and then there was one, but what? Okay, you can also share articles or links to article. For example, like, okay, what's your personality like? I want my students to read about the personality of people's personality based on their birth order. Okay, so I shared something I found on the internet. Okay, and then these are the sources. And based on this reading, I asked them a question. Okay, I asked them to describe their personality, and then I gave them an example. Right. So this is how they have responded. Perhaps you can do this at the very beginning of the semester. If I'm not mistaken, the topic. You can also now for shelf to do collaborative. This has architecture flat. So do pair works. Wait. So the task was build using 4 paper. All right, and rather than think in class, so take a picture of the tower and in. So this is what they did. Okay, for each shelf, it is I ask only the ones with the names on top to post in their respective shelf so that they don't get exchanged. This shelf is for Sophia and Hanisa only. This shelf is for Fakrul, Shafiq and Wajdi only. So that means whatever picture, whatever media, whatever explanation that they have will be posted under their own shelf. Alright. Okay. Okay. Just now I also mentioned about doing an introduction page in which students share their selfie. Okay, they like this very much. Wait, okay, with this one. Okay, so I asked them to share their pictures and then introduce themselves. This was the first class, if I'm not mistaken. Barely remember the names as well as the faces, so I can always go back to this page and then I can know, okay, this is my student Ju, and this is Aina, this is, I don't know, his name is Peace Out, this is Hashlim. Okay, and yeah, some of them did not even share pictures. All right, but it was just, you know, trying to get them to enjoy the class in the very first few classes. Okay, next one, I also had a review page. Okay, so this one I didn't use the shelf, but I asked them to write their names at the title so that I can know which group provided which review. Okay, I asked them to watch this movie, Remember the Titans. The theme was sports actually, but I want to relate sports with unity. Okay, for example, right? So usually I will always start with giving instruction in the very first post, and then they can always add the post. Okay, for example, this one. Any question so far? No?
Do you have any sample for speaking and also for listening punya activities on Padlet?
Oh, okay, yes. Wait, there was one, but this one I did in Gombak. Wait, I don't remember. Ah, okay, not this one. The Wall of Fame. Okay. So for this one, for my listening and speaking class, I use shelf layout. Right. What I asked my students to do was to choose a famous, talented, any public figure that is famous. And then one group choose Salahuddin Ayubi, Emma Watson, Colonel Sanders, Michael Jackson, and one Bruno Mars. Okay, so they have to record a video of them speaking. Okay, so after that, they can upload the video explaining about the figure, the public figure that they have chosen. Okay, so for example, this person here, I don't remember his name. This was, I'm not sure. Which year was this?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I want to speak about the person. That person, even you go through everything that they hate at him, because he fulfilled the right of jihad.
This is, we cannot just put a limit on students. This is, they can do anything and everything online, right?
Yes.
Because I have my students created a podcast or even radio channel and then upload this on Padlet for art agony punya session macam tu. So don't underestimate the students. They can even add like what is in the video just now. Macam ada background effect kan?
Yes, ada sound effect.
They are very creative. So make them do these things.
I just asked them to record, but then I did not expect them to come up with a video with proper sound effect. And then even if you look at the color, the video has been edited. Okay,
Yes,
and then I think for this one they even had like a short play or a short drama. Wait, let me show you. I don't remember. Okay, so this was in when we had class in econs.
You're playing this from your computer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I will tell all of you about our international famous celebrity. We have choose Emma Watson as a famous celebrity. So I will pass to Ahmad to tell about her background.
Okay.
Hello, this is the Emma Charlotte Derek Watson. He was born in Paris and
okay, so basically these are among the examples of students' work that they are very excited to share because they actually doing this. Okay, this one was also recorded right after class, I think.
No, today I will speak about our celebrity Michael Jackson. His real name Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was born
Michael Jackson. Okay.
29 August 1958.
Okay.
He was.
So these are some of my international students. They recorded this in class.
The good personality of Michael Jackson is he suffers from a serious disease, but he still insists on performing.
This one just read from a script, I guess.
He cares about children. He's music prepared people to be happy.
Alright, okay, so these are among the examples of how I have used Padlet with my students. Okay, so any questions so far? Or maybe any of you would like to also add some of the possible functions that you have explored with your students. No? Okay, I think that's all from my sharing session today. Fifa, anything else I need to add?
No. Just up to the teachers to explore everything. We have 3 limited Padlet. If you are unhappy, you can subscribe. But for those who have subscribed to Padlet for years, like me, I have like hundreds of Padlet pages to reuse. So
Wow,
yes,
you're very lucky.
we have to start early somewhere. All right. Okay. Thank you, Majdina, for the very fruitful session. Okay, please use Padlet to your advantages. If you have any question, you can ask your EDUCALL liaison. Okay. So thank you, Dina, again. So let's end our session today by reciting Surah Al-As. Thank you, everyone. See you after Raya.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Selamat Hari Raya, everybody.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dina. Selamat Raya. Maaf batin.
You too. Thank you for posting your nasi Arab picture.